They say now it's a slightly different harbour to the one you grew up with. I was thinking, Joe, 1932. It's outrageous that you're still a happy, healthy, good-looking man. What was the actual date of birth?
The 9th of August 1932.
And should we ask what your full name is? Joseph
Larry.
Larry. Oh.
Larry, spelled R-U-R-I.
All right.
Being the cardinal that represented the Pope at the Eucharistic Congress in 1932.
So that's why you're such a holy man. I was wondering why you're such a holy man. Now, I talked to you briefly and just said we'd sort of talk about, because you've got such a long history here and you've always been here, we're going to talk about your three sort of happiest memories. But I suppose a little bit of a trick question would be, was there ever a time when you were not happy here? Because I always associate Greystones and certainly the harbour as your turf, but was there ever a time you thought, I'm tired of it?
I'm the happiest man you could possibly meet. I am a very lucky man to have met the young girl that I met when she was 16, my good, beautiful, lovely wife. And she's been with me ever since, and we're 19 years married. And that is, no, I don't want anything better than that. That is
nice.
That has made my life. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady.
Before that beautiful woman coming along in your teens or in your 20s, was there ever a kind of a thought in your mind that I'm going to live in London or I'm going to live in America? Or?
I never wanted to leave Greystones.
Right.
No, never wanted.
Now, the other thing I was thinking, I've only been covering Greystones with the guide for 7 years, and I've come to realise that there's always going to be some trouble, there's always going to be some joy, and ultimately things kind of just keep on going, and hopefully you're healthy and you're happy. And I mean, you've been a counsellor, you've obviously had a huge amount of experience with all the people coming and going. I mean, do you feel that it's a better time now? Is it a worse time, or is it always going to be bits of good and bad mixed together?
That's a hard one to answer. Greystones was very, very lovely place to be, and I am happy enough for the people that have come here, and what else, it's nice to see it.
I do think there's a lot of good in the town, a lot of great people,
there is,
and we're lucky that
a big improvement,
and we're generally generally healthy in financial ways and economy and other ways too. You know, you'll always, as I said, have you know, the ups and downs, but that's the same with a family, it's the same with anywhere. You'll have good and bad happening.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's been very good times, very good times.
Yes.
So I've had a wonderful life in it,
and before we move on,
certainly can't complain about it.
Well, as I said, I mean, you're an outrageously happy, healthy-looking man for 1932. I don't know what combination drink and drugs you've had, but it's working.
Zero.
Yeah. It must be the chips. Now, we mentioned the happy memories. I suppose, I think you've kind of covered the first one. Really, is the fact that you've met the love of your life, and it worked out, which is always
wonderful.
Which is the second kind of joy that it didn't. And I don't know, you've got about 47 kids and grandkids and all that now. Which feels.
We had 5 of a family, 3 girls and 2 boys, and they are wonderful. I love them all to bits. So they have 9 granddaughters, 9 and 1 grandson, and I love them all to bits.
And of course, they're
all very united family. We are.
They seem to be part of that world that you've sort of given them, like which is the centre for a lot of people of Greystones, your kind of chip shop. I don't know whether there's a sense that you feel confident that will always be there, given you've obviously got your kids are there, but probably, you know, I'm sure grandkids are getting involved. And
well, it's I'm not really involved that much in it now, except for my youngest daughter is the boss there, and see, there's a family business, and I just do what I'm told now, and get that piece.
Always wise. Well, that's why your relationship lasted so long as well. Marriages last on that basis too. If you just do what you're told, it'll be fine.
This is only we're there now. It's 1976 we started that end. But I worked there when I was only about 15 or 16 for the people, just doing tidying up bits and pieces for a while.
And was that when it was the Anchor, or was it?
No, it's the Anchor. And it was only a small little building, the old lifeboat house. That's what it was originally.
And did it ever cross your mind, even then, that this could be something you do, or did that just sort of happen as opposed to a plan?
No, well, I was a builder, a very successful builder. I built Barnaby Park, Barnaby Manor, Rock Manor in Kilcoole, all that. There's a lot of houses. everyone, and no complaints whatsoever about anything.
Right. But that 1976 kind of, you know, where you said, okay, I'm going to work here now, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
Was it a tough decision, or was it just
Well,
sort of fit
I was
naturally?
here working out. The family kind of came in and helped out on it. And
Right.
I was at other work at the time.
Yeah. But did it frighten you? Was it like a big kind of undertaking?
No, never any thoughts of any problem.
Right.
Not at all. So simple, very simple.
No, I am thinking though, if the Joe Sweeney of 1976 was told, will you still be here in 2019? You might have been a bit surprised that that's...
I am very surprised that I am so fit and healthy.
But the shop too is fit and healthy, because you know that there's a sense that it just belongs here. There's no kind of fashion. There's no fashion about it, or recession doesn't seem to hit us.
They're doing a good business there.
Yeah.
And good luck to them all.
Now, as I said, we sort of spoke briefly beforehand and said about 3 happiest memories. I don't know if 2 of them would be, well, certainly one is your beautiful wife, but I don't know if the second one would be opening the shop on your own, or whether if there are other memories that feel significant to you.
Lots of other memories.
Yeah.
Lots of it. I've done a good lot of fishing. I loved it.
Right.
So did the family were fishing. And I'd won tragedy when one of my brothers was drowned as a fisherman outside.
Right,
That's kind of put us off. Sure, these things happen in life.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad that, you know, all of us face...
Yeah. But I had a very good life. I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy in anything I do.
Yeah.
I know. No, nothing against anybody. I don't. My motto in life is, if you can't help a person in some way or whatever, you don't do anything on them. That's my way I've gone through life.
Now, I get the impression you're somebody who has generally done what you wanted to do in life, that it's not like you have a bucket list that you haven't quite got around to. Like, I'm thinking that you're the type of person, if you felt this would be something I'd like to try, you probably went ahead and, like, whether it's starting your own business here or doing the building.
Yeah, as long as I'm around near the harbour, I'm happy.
Right. Now, it is, of course, quite a different harbour, and we need, there's that old thing of, you know, divide in the town, but it does seem healthy and active, which is kind of what you want out of, you know, any kind of a place that is fit for purpose, basically. It does seem to have a lot of that going on. Now, there's obviously a bit of bullshit with the fishermen, but who knows exactly where that hopefully will end.
It's a wonderful job that people have done here. It's fair place, and they have done an excellent job.
Yeah.
And the pier and all need a new pier and whatever.
Sure.
The only thing that I would be upset with is it was always known as a fisherman's village, and the religion didn't come into it, and both religions were happy enough fishing together in any
the fish don't care what religion you are.
And I disturbed that they haven't left a part for the fishermen to pull in the boats.
It's definitely a wrong. It's a wrong that needs to be righted.
Everything else is done is excellent. No objection whatsoever to anything. But I would have liked to see it as a facility for the fishermen. As I've known all since I began as a fisherman's village or fisherman's, and that part upsets me.
I suppose 2 simple questions then. Are you somebody who'd ever have regrets? Because as I said, you seem to have done what you wanted to do, and you've been successful at it. I don't know whether you...
No, I've no regrets in life. I've had a good life.
You didn't want to secretly be a dancer or anything like that, no?
I can do a bit of dancing. I still do a bit of dancing on a Saturday night.
Oh, there you go. Well, then you're still living the dream.
No, I still do me dance.
Oh, good man. That's nice. Yeah.
Every Saturday night.
Brilliant.
You come down and spell with me anytime you like.
I suppose the other thing was that you know, if there's such a thing as thinking about, you know, the future, whether you think, well, there's certain things I'd like to achieve, or whether you feel just comfortable that you've done pretty much what you want to achieve and just enjoy life now.
I don't know. I'm very happy with the life I have had. And the life I'm leading on the present time and the present day. I'm very, very happy. I'm the happiest out in Greystones.
There you go.
And that's and I'm telling the truth.
Right. I know you've every reason to be a happy man because, as I say, everything sort of that you wanted to do in life, you seem to have done it. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had a great life. I've done a lot. I was a bus conductor
Oh, were you?
for 9 years.
I didn't realise that. Wow.
19, and when I got married when I was on the buses.
So your wife liked the man in uniform, that's what it was. You're mad.
When she got married.
Right.
And I said, a couple of weeks back on the bus, I said, I'm not going to be stuck on the back of a bus for the rest of my life.
Right.
And
right.
I said, I just left. And I never looked back after.
Nice, well done. Well, as I said, beautiful life, and I think it's still beautiful, so well done. You seem to have made all the right decisions. And whatever drink and drugs you're doing, if you could just let us know, it'd be great.
No, that's a secret. You'll have to ask my beautiful, lovely
We'll watch you at the bar to see what you're drinking.
You'll have to ask my adorable wife.